Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I'm just going to finish up a few of these ATC cards just to give you guys a little more understanding of what to do. Uh, I have two other videos prior to this explaining ATC cards and giving you guys a little bit of tips on what to do, what to use, how to start. What you can do if you don't have a lot of money, but you want to do ATC cards, different substrates that you can use for your ATC cards, like using index cards. You can use, oh, we have these. I finally found these. These are the artist trading cards. These are in acrylic. They come in watercolor. They come in all kinds of different types of paper. So you can buy this pack. And there's 10 sheets in here, and of course they're 2.5 by 3.5. They are the size. And what's nice about these are, you can pull out, and if you're doing a swap, or something to that effect, and you want to make a bunch of backgrounds, you can just take out as many as you want. They're very firm, and so you don't have to worry too much. So that is a great thing to do. But you can use all kinds of stuff, poster board, foam. I talk about all that in a prior video. So in the video before this from yesterday, I had my Ellen DeGeneres head that I made into that kind of clown on the background, and you can see the background is the stars and all, and I just painted over her head. And what I'm going to do is I got these in a swap. I mean, in a random act of kindness, I'm sorry. So I'm going to add these. I wanted to do something which is so not appropriate, but I wanted to kind of make her a body and then kind of have them down as like little pasty kind of things, but we're not going to do that. That was just me. If it was a painting, I probably would, but it's a little small. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, and you want to kind of keep it inside of the channel, of the ATC card channel. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to kind of overlap them with that in the middle. So it kind of looks like it's a clown, and they have the big bow tie. Now, I was only going to do the one big bow tie. Got to watch, because these things stick and, rip papers off. But, so I'm going to keep those on. But you can do like one big bow tie in the middle. You can definitely do that. I'm going to do two because I am I love flowers. All right, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to take a little bit of, where's my black? Here's my black marker right in front of my face. All right, I'm just going to take a black marker. You can use your Sharpie. You can use, because these are also alcohol markers. So don't forget, don't think when people are using alcohol markers on videos and whatnot and you don't have one, you have a Sharpie, it's an alcohol marker, okay? These and the Bic, they're all alcohol markers. So I think I'm going to go in and just very lightly outline her hair. If it's a her, I don't really know. And I'm just going to kind of go with the flow here and give some texture in the hair. You don't have to. You can leave it just the way it is. Just the way it is. You add your little... Now you can do the hair red. You can do whatever you want. It's yours. And you don't have to have Ellen underneath to do it. If you didn't see the video before this, I'll put the link down below for it. But this is Ellen out of a magazine. And I'm just kind of, I'm okay with everything else on here. I really don't, I'm going to draw the line here. I really don't want to change any of it. Okay. You could just have those kind of things there. Do a little line for the chin. Maybe some crinkles up here. I like how the it kind of looks painted on the face with the things, with the markers. Let me just move a little closer so you guys can kind of see it. But I love it. Now you can see underneath, well, I get all discombobulated when I move my camera in, but all the stars and stuff like that. If you do not have a napkin or scrapbook paper or whatever to do a background with stars, all you have to do is draw stars on there and color them in. Get different color markers. Pick 3. You don't have to have 20. Pick 2. Pick your, you can use your jelly rolls. You can use any type of markers. You can use your Sharpie markers that you get, because you get a pack of these and they come in, these are the ultra fine point, which I'm going to be doing a giveaway on these coming up, because a lot of you write me about these that you can't find them in your craft store. So I thought maybe I'll do them and do a giveaway, because you get all the great colors and then you can play. But all you have to do is go and, you know, take your colors and just put dots. You don't have to do stars. Do little circles. You can do whatever you want. But that's what I'm going to do with this. I really like this. This one has to go on my wall, or maybe I'll give it away. I don't know. Just kind of doing a little bit of highlights. You don't have to. I love it. I love it. I love it. And if I really was going to do anything, I'm not going to do it because that means I have to get up and find my gold stickles, but or glitter. I would probably put glitter over the hair, just a little bit, just to add some. Yeah, that's what I would do. All right, so these, okay, so we have these. I'm not digging the colors. It doesn't really go with my creepy clown. I mean, she's not really that creepy. I could really make her creepy. I can make the black run and all this fun things, but I think I'm going to, people always ask me to do creepy dark art because I love it, and that's what I really, really love to do. So I think I might do a clown and make it really creepy looking. So that might be something I do in my art journal. Okay, so here we go. I don't dig this. What colors do I want to use to change that? Now you can use paint. Maybe I'll use paint. Maybe I'll use a little bit of watercolor paint just to show you guys that you can use whatever you have. Now remember, watercolor paint obviously is not permanent, okay? But in this case, once you're done with this, you're trading this card, or you're hanging it on the wall, or you're giving it to somebody. It's not like they're going to go and try to re-wet it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So use what you got. You know, use what you got. So I'm just going to wet some brown because I want it to be a little grungy looking, because she's pretty grungy looking. And I'm just going to go on. And really, we're antiquing it. It's okay if some of that color comes underneath. That's no problem. Of the flower. See? And you can always put something on here. You can use your Sharpie color if you want to make that a brighter color. I just want it all to be kind of brown. And then I want to add a little bit of red. Obviously, you do what you like because it's yours. Oh, the creepiness I could do. I might. Okay. So you see, we just have that on there. And I'm going to put a little white on it, but I'm going to give it a minute to dry. I don't know about the creepies. Should I make it creepy? I want to make it creepy. Let me take a little bit of red. Once you go creepy, you can't go back. I think that's a saying somewhere. I'm going to wet off my brush just a minute. Yeah. You're just having some drippage. Yep. You want more pigment. Pig. You want a little pig. You want a little bit more pigment than water. A little red there. Let's see how that's going to work. I don't know. But at this point, if you try something like that and you don't like it, just take your paper towel or rag or whatever you use and wipe it up. But I'm not hating on it. Could be a little bit redder. I could have used acrylic paint or a marker, and that would have made it much more redder, and I can always go over it. But I have where I want it. So that's just an idea for you guys. Okay. So now I'm going to wet my white, which you can see I have, my white isn't really white. It's all kinds of colors when I use it. I'm just going to soak it up. And I'm just going to touch few of the petals. Because once that white dries, yeah, okay, I'm liking that. Oh, I love it. I love it. And that is our first ATC card. Look how fun. Look how fun. Awesome. Now I got a little bloopy right there that I must have got a little water on, but I don't care about it because this is what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look kind of deranged and weird. But look what we did out of Ellen DeGeneres' head. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And you can see everything's in, I'll make a pretty, I'll do a pretty one next time, but I kind of went with the creepy because that's where it took me. That's my creepy number 1. All right, so let's not do so creepy this time because not everybody likes a little creepy. I enjoy creepy. I could have even made it creepier. We'll just leave it like this. Now, as you can see, this is the makeup brush wand that I took the picture of, right? I cut it out. I glued it on. And then that's the background that I tried to use that stencil with that I really didn't care for. And it kind of mushed it everywhere. So I just kind of washed that through. Now, here's the thing. Do I want to add a little bit more color to this? I can add more color. Like I can go in for some yellow. Let's see. Yellow or white to lighten it up a bit. As you can see, my yellow is a little messy too. And I can go in and I can add some yellow. But you know what? It's dark underneath. And I don't know how well that's going to work. And really, once I do my things on here, it's not going to matter. So let me show you. All right. So we have that yellow. So you definitely can do that. Leave it dry and then go from there. I have these. These came in my random act of kindness. Oh, you guys are so good to me. So here's some things you can do. Okay. I have these little rhinestones. Now, this is a tree. We can make the tree fancy. Let's make this a little prettier of a picture. And let's put some rhinestones on it wherever you want. Because we're just making it pretty. Let me just take some of these rhinestones off. I have so many rhinestones and stickies around. All right. I'm just gonna lay it everywhere. Just adds a little pizzazz. You can use glitter. You don't have to use these. You can use glitter or a gel pen to do highlights. Wonder if we took this big thing, the big rhinestone, and plopped it right there. You see what I'm saying? Now, I know a lot of you want me to do a peacock kind of thing. Now, I do have a drawing, a painting, art journal page, Cal, say it, of me doing a peacock. I'll have to find it so I can show you it. But I'll gladly do another peacock. I love peacocks. Right now, I'm into elephants, so I have an elephant I want to draw too. Because I like elephants. All right. And they're good luck when you have them with their snouts up, so trunk, whatever the heck it's called. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing there. I got the little bling. Good. No, nothing bad there. Continue on. But what I love is, because this is so, let me grab a paper towel. Because this is so dark because of the purple, what you want to do, and I'm just going to do this just to get that up a little bit. Some yellow there. It's not a big deal. I'm going to take these beautiful black and white. These are just printed out, I think somebody sent me. And I love them. And this adds, look how that makes everything pop. And it makes the background look so much prettier. And I have another one. So I just want to arrange them. And it's just happiness to me. It's like happiness looking at that. I'm not going to color those in. I love them like this. So I'm just going to take my glue stick. And I know I want those two there. So excuse my arm. All right. And I'm going to do a little squish here. And you can definitely paint them if you want. I just don't want to. Oh, it's storming. All right. So I'm going to put that there. I don't like thunderstorms. All right. And I'm going to lay this kind of like that. And I need more glue. Just put it there. Glue right there. Okay. And you can see it goes on the tree a little bit. It's okay. No harm. And then I have these pretty really pretty butterflies. This is a, looks like a old, it's plastic, but it looks like it's like a old writing or something underneath there. I don't know, but I don't know if I'm gonna use that one. But I do have this one, and I don't know if I want to layer that on or not. I really don't know what I want to do. Don't know. I don't know about that. Oh, can you hear it thundering? Crazy. All right, so now we got these basically glued down. We'll put the lid on. Now you could take a little bit of your watercolor if you want. You don't have to paint them. I didn't think I was going to paint them, but I might now that I'm looking at them. I want to do them a light color. So let me see what I got here. These are the greens, red. I think this is orange under here. Okay, all right now. Yeah, oranges. Maybe. Maybe I'll do them yellow. Maybe I'll just take some yellow. Just a little bit. And I'm using watercolor again. But I just want them to like have like a glaze on them, I think. Now this paper, it seems like it's just regular paper, like printer paper with the paint, with something that was printed out. So you know it's going to smear a little bit, the ink, but that's okay. If you just go over it real quick once with your paintbrush, with your color, it's not going to smear. You know, and the faster you dry it, the faster it will not smear, the better it will not smear. But I'm just going to do that. And then get a little bit more. I'll just kind of lay that color in there. You don't have to have it all the way. It doesn't have to be opaque. You know, you just kind of want the color to add a little bling, a little pop. And I'll show you. These are very good ATC beginners things. Now, because I have that with the glitters, with the little rhinestones, I'm going to put a little rhinestone in the middle of here. I was until it stuck to my finger and didn't go off. All right, little friend, come on. Come on, little friend. Get off. All right. Oh my gosh, I got glue on my finger apparently. All right, so I'm adding a little sticky there, you see? And then I have this one that just kind of stuck on me, so I can just add this little one on here in that heart. And I'll put this up closer so you guys can see it, because it's kind of hard with the shininess and it's kind of bouncing off. All right, and then I'm going to put this one here. And then I got this one extra in my hand, and I'm just going to probably add it to the tree here, because you never can have too much bling. And then leave it dry. Oh, my dogs are scared. They're under my feet. I about kicked one in the head. And let's leave it dry. And then you just go on and you'll continue to, you know, play around with it. Give it some more, a little bit more character. You know, like I said, we can go around the tree. You can do a little bit of black. Smear it with your finger. Just to make it like pop a little bit more. And the reason I painted over the black that was on the magazine is because it was muted because of us putting glue and everything on it. But again, you don't have to do any of this stuff if you don't want. And you see how quick they come together. Right? And that is great. Now you can put a quote on it. You can do over it. Make sure your stuff's glued down. You can see a couple of my little things are sitting up, but that's no big deal. You can definitely make sure that yours is glued down. And you can do something like that. So simple. If you have colors, if they say use green and yellow or green and purple, I mean, you can really go crazy, and you can really find things in magazines if you can't really think. And again, like these flowers, let me see, because I put paint on them, you can go back and just very lightly sketch in some of the hearts, just so they come out a little bit stronger if the paint kind of over them, and just make them sketchy. because we all are a little sketchy at times. And that's all. And you have a nice, cute little ATC. It's no big, I mean, that's as simple. That's a beginning. This is when you're sitting down and you're like, you know what? I've never made them before. I want to try them. There you go. I mean, really, it's very simple. Very, very simple. So we have that. And then we have this. I should hold the other one up too. So here's our one. Out of a magazine. And you can go creepy, you can go pretty, you can go cute, you can do whatever you want. And then there's that. And you can play much more. You could shade the flowers in. You can do whatever you want. But it's just playing around. You can define this more, like if you want to kind of define that middle part. Make it like a Dr. Seussy kind of tree. Put in some swirlies in between the... well, you might want to do the swirlies before you put the stickers on. But you see what I'm saying. You know, you can just do whatever you want and just play. Add some more texture. Use this as your stencil like we did with the Ellen and you know, make it something else. So it's just to have fun. Just to have fun. And that is that for those two. Very simple, very easy. I still have this one. Don't know what I'm going to do. But we shall see. We shall see. But very, very, like I said, very fun. Very, very fun. I love this one. Oh, I love it. I can't stand how much I love it. But it needs to dry a little bit more. And like I said, you can add glitter. You can do whatever you want. But that's a great ATC card. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. I probably will have one more video coming out in this series. You know, like I said, I'm just trying to teach, for all the people new to ATC cards and to mixed media, this is a great way to start. You can apply any of these techniques to your art journal, to your mixed media art, to whatever you want. There are many, many people on the internet who, you know, do ATC cards, do art journaling. I love art journaling. I love ATC cards. I love me some mixed media. I love it all. And I love when we can combine them all together. And this is one great way to do it. So, give me a thumbs up if you guys like seeing these. As always, be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys so very much. And I will see you again in the next video. And I'd love to see what you guys do. So tag me, as always, on Instagram, Pinterest, on Google. You can write me on YouTube. You can hit me up in my email. You can get me on the Facebook, everywhere. The information is down below. And as well, for the link for the video before this and before that one will also be down below. And I can't wait to see what you guys do. Bye, guys.